Hi, so I'm Nicole C. As Mama Jones said. So, background lang rin. I'm currently taking my third year studies under BS Management Engineering. Tapos, I've been a member of SPEED for 3 years. I also started in my freshman year. And I currently hold the position of area head for Cotolengo, Filipino. Today, I stand before you as a candidate for the position of Vice President for Advocacy in the coming school year. So let me go through my vision for the Advocacy Department over the next few minutes. The first of my 5 platforms is the equipment of skills. I am a firm believer in the need for proper training of the people involved in the organization's projects, not only because of the obvious implications the lack of knowledge brings to the creation process of a project, but also because of the negative consequences on the well-being of these individuals with insufficient training. As such, I would like to implement an intensive training program that will equip future project and committee heads with the technical and practical skills that they will need for their respective roles. This, I think, is an important step in their leadership and experience, and the organization would do well to make sure that its future leaders are well equipped and ready to take on the responsibility of its projects in their hands. My second platform has to do with empowering team members by increasing their involvement and sense of commitment toward the different efforts of the department. I plan to emphasize the importance of the department's goals and convey how they contribute to the larger goal of the organization for the sector. Team members must feel that their efforts contribute to the department's and the organization's goals, for which reason these efforts shall be acknowledged and commended. It is also important for team members to feel that their opinions matter, that they have a stake in the outcomes of the organization's efforts. I plan to open communication channels for peer critique and intra-departmental support. Each member will be encouraged to actively participate in the planning and execution phases of all departmental efforts to create a unified and supportive environment and to ensure that each of the department's efforts is firmly grounded in its goals. I believe that with a common interest in shared advocacy, this contributive environment will help us serve the sector better. With my third platform, I wish to ensure continuity. With the transition to a new organizational vision and thrust that places advocacy awareness at the organization's forefront, along with the provision for quality special education, the Advocacy Department is foreseen to play a larger role moving forward. It has become even more necessary that the departmental goals be discussed and that the departmental efforts be reassessed to assure that these fit the organization's purpose in our advocacy. An effort to ensure continuity is the enforcement of a transition program to be conducted between the former and new department members. Besides the transfer of documents, it will be necessary that the goals and vision of the past department be clearly stated to the new department and that both parties discuss what new goals will need to be set going forward. Likewise, it will be necessary for members of the department to interface with the members of other departments of the organization to ensure the alignment of each department's goals with each other and ultimately the organization's. Now to my next point of maximizing reach. With new departmental and organizational goals, it is necessary that we take the time to assess our efforts to make sure that they are still in line with the organization's vision. The Advocacy Department's primary purpose in the organization is that of awareness spreading, getting our advocacy out there and working toward a more inclusive society. A more inclusive society through the banishment of ignorance and the instilling of recognition of the value of the members of our sector. Our previous efforts have mostly centered on the provision of avenues for people outside our organization to interact with our partner area institutions' students, which has proven to be an effective and valuable means of spreading awareness. For this type of effort emphasizes not only the theoretical education that leads to simple awareness, but also on the relational and more valuable aspect of promoting compassion and acceptance. However, there must be a reassessment of our current projects and how they fit the department's function. In my opinion, we would do well to liaise with high schools to participate in our different advocacy projects to widen our reach. Adjustments would have to be made, of course, to accommodate this new venture, but on the whole, this seems to be more aligned to the pursuit of the organization's ultimate vision of society. I also believe that the organization's corporate partners are, as of now, being underutilized with their high potential for spreading the advocacy. A collaborative project with a corporate partner or even several corporate partners wherein they employ their extended reach and large human resource capabilities, will be a more economic and efficient use of their potential. Lastly, I plan to create avenues for advocacy education. Much of what we do in SPEED now has to do with interactions with our partner institution students, which is definitely a valuable effort on our part, but it's not quite enough. It is also important for us to create avenues where people can learn more about the sector and the realities it faces in the country. I plan to hold a series of symposiums open to the public, targeting communities outside Ateneo, and invite experts on the matter to come and share their knowledge and insights so that we may become a more well-informed society. This would address the growing concern of unknowing families and communities who do not know how to deal with persons with special needs and how to give them the opportunities and skills that will bring them further in life. I truly believe in this organization and its capacity to make a positive impact on the special needs sector, especially with the new direction that it is taking, which has clarified its true purpose and function in the context of the sector, to work toward the development of special needs institutions for high-quality special education and the promotion of the cause to spread awareness and create an accepting society that embraces the value of persons with special needs.